say a comedian's job is speaking truth to power, but I know a lot of comedians and their job is usually dog walker or bartender. What I mean is that it's an incredible privilege and honor to get to do what we do and to do it well. And I know better than most because as your most Colombian, I can tell you what we do is not easy to do in many places in the world. There's a whole structural issue. When I was growing up, we got cable broadcasts of SNL, but they aired like months later and on Tuesdays. So it was more like Tuesday night, 3 months late. And I promise you nothing lands harder in South America than Super Bowl jokes. In May. That very stale comedy, for me, not the writer's fault, that aired and made it stale, written by some people who may very well be here today, inspired me, a teenage dork from Colombia who wasn't invited to quinceañera parties but knew all the lyrics to Weird Al's eBay. I wish I could speak to him today because I'd say, you did it. You get paid to write comedy in New York. And he'd say, at 30 Rock? And I'd say, actually at the Ed Sullivan Theater. When you wrote jokes that were told at 30 Rock, you didn't get paid because there was a strike. But anyway, you did it. The point is that I would feel very lucky, and I do. And I know we all do. All of us who get to do this, we are lucky. But here's the thing. The people who are refusing to negotiate with us are luckier than us because they are lucky to have us. They are lucky that we do what we do and that we do it so well because they can't do it. They don't understand what we do and they think they can replace us with AI because they've never written anything in their lives and because their favorite book is called something like Think Like a Solionaire, The Beast Habits to Become a Business Megatron, or something. We make them rich. We make them so much money. Comedy writers came up with More Cowbell and Smelly Cat and Beats, Bears, Battlestar Galactica. Lines that are so good, they continue to make money from them. And I know that because they sell them in a store in there on t-shirts and mugs. All that we ask is that we are able to share in the success of what we make. Because they would be nothing without us. Without The Simpsons, without Abbott Elementary, without Sheldon, young and old. Note to self, when strike over, pitch old Sheldon to Paramount. Maybe he is a cowboy and played by Kevin Costner, I don't know. All this to say is that our work is fun. Yes, it's very fun. And our work is very silly. I think it's best when it's very silly. But our work is valuable. And our work is profitable. Do not let them tell you otherwise. They're trying to steal our lunch money, and it's not gonna work. You know why? Because we know how to deal with bullies. We're comedy writers. I am honored to be your MC today. The people you will hear from today have made their own mark in the way we do comedy and how it speaks truth to power, and I'm honored to be able to introduce them. Thank you for coming and supporting the WGAE. We're gonna win this thing! So our first speaker, I saw her over there. I might have to vamp a little bit while people make their way up here. But I'm gonna read her bio. Our first speaker is a talented comedian, writer, and actress who has taken the internet